The second part of our triangles notes asks us to classify each triangle by its sides and angles. So we're going to use some of our vocabulary from the first video to help us on these three examples. For the first one, I see that I have a 90-degree angle. Okay, which remember, you're going to sometimes just see a little box there instead, which also means 90 degrees. We also see that we have 45 degrees in the other two corners. So automatically we know that this is going to be a right triangle. And then I also see that I have two sides that are the same length. I see these little markings there. So since two sides are the same, I know that it's going to be an isosceles triangle as well. Number 2 has 100 degrees right here, so 100 degrees, and then 40 on the other two corners. So we know that the 100 degrees is greater than 90, which makes it an obtuse angle. So this is going to be first an obtuse triangle. And then again, just like with number 1, I see that I have two sides that are the same. And notice there's also two angles that are the same. That also helps. So this is also going to be an isosceles triangle. All right, number 3 has 3 different angle measures. So I see 64, 39, and 77. All of those angles are less than 90 degrees. So that's going to make this triangle acute. As well, since the 3 angles are different, I know automatically that the sides are all going to be different measures as well. So you may see something like this, where you see a mark, then 2 marks, then 3 marks on the side, so that means they're all different lengths. So we're also going to name this one scalene. All right, we know that the angles of any triangle add up to 180 degrees. Doesn't matter what the triangle looks like, they're always going to add up to 180 degrees for the angle measures. That's something that you need to remember. So I'm going to use an equation to get this missing x. You could probably solve it without an equation, but we just finished our equations unit, so we want to use those skills. So my equation would be 120 plus 25 plus x equals 180. So I'm going to go ahead and combine these two values together to make 145 plus x equals 180. Inverse operation, subtract 145 from both sides. So x is going to be equal to 35 degrees. Okay, now try the back of your page for the puzzle, and then work on your Ed puzzles if you finish early.